Well, here I am taking out everything from my envelopes. I am very bummed about this. I am keeping Savopoly and my Big Brother challenge, but everything else, these two I actually finished, so I get to put this one in my book as done, but I will not be doing a Stuff That Challenge video. So feel a little scrunched in here, and we will put all right, so that's that one, those two, and I need to clean this off anyway, so this Mr. Clean Magic Eraser is a wonderful thing. So I am, you know what, I'll clean these off later. So let's see, snowballing. I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be starting these over on Sunday. So I think what I'm going to do is just make a notation. Removed 8, 13. So I'm just going to make a notation on this one because there's quite a bit left and I don't want to waste a game board printing something out over again. And then I will just put on here, withdraw. So I took out 16, there's 0 left in there, and then let's highlight it. So now I know that one's ready to go. Same thing for going Quackers, but this one I'd already. This one had already been taken out. So that way I can use that one again as well. Where'd your paper clip go? There's the paper clip for this one. And 4 in a row. I had already taken that out. No, that's War. I had already taken that out. Okay. This one has been laminated, so I can just erase all of this. And then yeah, I'll erase these later as well. Okay, taking this one. All right. I am going to minus 0. I don't even know how much was in this one because I didn't add it up after last week, the last time. Hole in one. Some of these really come off very easily. In some of these games, you have to really scrub. All right, so the blue, you got to really get in there, muscle that. I'll muscle it later. All right. Um, taking out 32 from Mariposas. In a way, it is self-care when you're paying for dental work. It is an emotional thing to be taking this money out and not completing these challenges, because I was so close on some of these. And, you know, not just in finishing a game for a video, but, you know, these are plans that are having to be changed, you know, like our Thanksgiving. You know, I had to kind of do some soul searching and tell people you're going to have to chip in for the meal. And I was really pleased that the majority of my relatives that are coming into town for Thanksgiving were like, oh, yeah, we'll send money to help with whatever. But in regrouping and replanning, we have decided that we are going to go out to dinner, and everybody will just pay for their own family meals. And I will be saving money starting again. I'm going to reprint these and just start over. And I will be saving money to pay for, like, you know, food while we're all just kind of sitting around the house and things like that. So it'll be fine. It's just a shift in mindset. So I'm going to take the money out of these as well. Even though I haven't been playing these, the money is still there, and I've taken it all off my ledger sheet. So I will definitely be ready for Mini Mania this week. That's about the only binder that is going to survive my dental work. I have to say, y'all, I was so upset coming out of the dentist. Not because I had to spend that money, but immediately my mind went to my savings challenges and how I'm going to readjust my savings challenges so that I stay on track. And I was so upset. And I will erase these later. All right, so now onto these binders. This is where I am just sad. I was so close to being done here. But, you know, let's chalk it up to self-care. It was all self-care. I was at $80. I am going to reprint these. And then I will be putting them back in, starting fresh. So, yeah. Sad. Everything is coming out. I'm going to leave these little ledger sheets in there. You know, I'm not going to take this one because I've only colored 2, and I can just start coloring when I get to that point. I just can't see. This one had a lot colored in, and all right, this one, just gonna take the money because, again, I'd only colored one in on this one, so that works well. The same thing here, I've only colored two. Huh, that one's empty. Oh no, it's not. There it is. Foot care, haven't colored any. Hair care, none. And that'll give me an opportunity to make, well, I was going to say make them the same color, but they are not. So this is the one I need to reprint. Let me take that one out and grab the next binder. Restarting these is difficult because I know what it means. Jared's car, we're leaving alone. You know, I know what it means. It means that we, you know, all this progress that I made, you know, $397 towards a computer for Jeremy, and it's so sad. But I know that if I leave this, you know, I truly, I want to, this one, I'm going to need to really do some soul searching because it seems hardly fair to take this money totally away from him. Let me see what I can shift around to keep some of this. All right, well, I think I had probably gone all the way through the priority binder and the card binder, and then I looked up and saw that my camera was not recording. So I don't know if I said this on camera, but I'm leaving Jared's car money alone, and I have almost $400 here for Jeremy's computer. So I know that I'm not going to be able to maintain all of that on there, but I might be able to. So I didn't put this over in the cash tray because I am going to look at some money and decide what to do with that. So that is those. Month ahead. Oh, the month ahead. So sad. And the other thing that I decided to do, I don't know if I said this, if I got this on camera or not, but for some of these where it's not a whole lot colored in, I'm just going to wait until I get to that point to start coloring again. You know, like the Jeep payment, it's more than half. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. More than halfway, so I will reprint that one. Electricity, that one I won't because there's not a whole lot on that one. The sense of urgency I feel, I don't know if anyone else feels this when you have to spend a lot. You know, I keep telling myself these are sinking funds. That's what it's there for emergencies, for times that you need it. But then also my anxiety just doing this, and this is prop money, but my anxiety is like way up pulling this money out. And you know, I don't know if anyone else feels that way when you have to spend money, but I've always been that way. I do not like to spend money. And so that's why for me, savings challenges and things like this are right down my alley, because I love to save money and I love to watch my money grow. And, you know, that gives me good feelings. And I really get anxiety when I have to spend money. All right, 2 more. And travel. This is where a lot of the money is going to come from. These 2 binders. These are my heaviest binders. And so only 4 of these. So I won't be reprinting this one. This one is halfway. I'll reprint that one. And it had $100 in it. This one also needs a new one. That one was almost done. Look at that. Almost done. Almost had it fully funded in that one. You know what? I'm just gonna reprint that one too. This one only had 4. I'll leave that one. Tip jar only had 4. I'll leave that one. I must have done a Stuff That challenge recently. Road trip. Road trip. You know, this money honestly should have come out this summer because we did spend more than $130 something. Well, that was a 10. Road trip and the family cruise. They're all 10s. Let's see. Road trip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll reprint it. Cruise only has 5. I can. All right, so I won't need to reprint many from that one. Holidays. I am. How much is in here for birthdays? $80, $90 for birthdays. Okay. Gotta take it. All right. Celebrations. $20. I'll tell you, I am looking at stepping up my t-shirt sales and earring sales and all of that so that I will be able to and this one needed to come out anyway. I'll reprint that one, but this one had quite a bit of money in it. Because I'm in a new school, and so I've already started wearing my new t-shirts, and people are like, "Ooh, where'd you get that?" And I made it. So that advertisement has already begun, and Halloween. Oh, I was like, why do I feel like I have this somewhere else? Because it's a mini. This is for Halloween next year. Thanksgiving. And these will start again. I'm not too overly concerned. 10, 20, 30, 40. I'll leave it until I can color, Christmas. This is what's gonna really hurt, is taking out my Christmas money. But it's got to be done. And I will be starting over with this as a top priority. This one is already completed. And so I will put that one in the binder because it's already completed, and reprint that one, and then all of my Christmas money. Thank goodness I don't have little children, because, you know, I can say to adult kids, hey, this is what you get. I had, you know, and they understand. And that's it. The money has been returned. And this will stay. These will stay, and I'll get ready to do Mini Mania on Wednesday, and maybe some of these will get finished up for Stuff That Challenge. I see about 3 that I could probably finish for Stuff That Challenge. And so that's it, y'all. I know that it seems really terrible to pull out all my money, but I'm glad that I had it. And that's the thing. You know, this money went to an emergency that, had I not had the money, had I not had this money in the bank, I would have probably had to take out a Care Club credit card or do something drastic like that. And, you know, I'm just thankful. I'm thankful that this money was there and available for me to be able to take care of that emergency without a worry. And, you know, and not take all of the money, you know. I mean, the money is still there for Jared's car. I really need to look again, but I think the money is still there for Jeremy's computer. If not all of it, most of it is still there for his computer. And so, you know, it is what it is. Things in life happen, but in preparing ahead for those things and saving and planning ahead for those things, it gives you a peace of mind that when something happens, it doesn't devastate you financially. Because in the past, this would have devastated me. You know, $2,500 is not something that I could have just swiped on a card, you know, and not worried about a big bill coming later in the month. It was there. I was able to take it out, you know, and where I am starting over, you know, that it is what it is. I'm starting over, but I'm blessed to have the means to be able to start over. So I'm not complaining. It is a little sad. It does give me a little anxiety, but I am thankful and grateful for having this system in place, because, you know, I was prepared. So with that said, on to good things ahead. Mini Mania is on Wednesday. I am excited to have that. Big Brother is on Wednesday also, so there will be 2 videos coming on Wednesday. I am feeling better. I am, you know, I got my new chompers, and, you know, my $2,500 teeth are going to be here making videos. So I invite you to join me on this savings journey. As I have seen this week, it really works. You know, I invite you to join me, subscribe to my channel, because I am starting over fresh on Sunday. I will be starting over with hopefully finishing up my Clear the Grid game. No, not Clear the Grid. Finishing up my Square Off game. Hopefully getting closer to finishing that, so that this money will be about $400 going into sinking funds, and that will get me back on track to, you know, getting back to where I was at this point. So I will see you all on Wednesday for Mini Mania, and on Wednesday for Big Brother. I can't wait to see what happens. The live feeds have been popping, and I have been all about them. They were down all day yesterday, which gave me a chance to really go through and count up and do all of this. And so join me on Wednesday twice and have a great week. Goodbye.